Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. My name is Priyanka and today I bring to you a very easy and a very quick flower tutorial. It's going to be a very interesting one for my beginner friends. So let me start with doing a quick sketch for the painting. So my sketch is done and let me start with the paint work. Okay, so let me start with my flower number 1. I plan to give this an orange color story. So the pigments which I'm going to use are gamboge hue yellow, vermilion hue red, and if required, crimson lake red. So I'll start with gamboge hue yellow and do the first base coat of the pigment on the petal. Please note that my pigment is not very watery and I'm spreading it with water. After yellow, I'm putting orange on certain parts of the petal. Now the second petal, let me show you another way to start with. A clear wash first and then I'll be applying yellow. A clear wash helps the spread of the pigments in a beautiful and a very natural way. After yellow, while the pigment is still wet, I'm putting my new orange. This orange I'm using from my last painting and I had made it by mixing vermilion hue and crimson lake red in almost the ratios of 2:1. You can mix the pigments in whatever ratios you like depending on what kind of orange you want. You can even take a permanent orange in this case or any bright orange which you have in your artist watercolors. Let's come to the fourth petal. Here I'm not using yellow as the base color. Instead, I've used orange as my base. And then I tried to use crimson lake red, but it was not looking very good. So I came back to my new orange only. So for these kinds of flowers, you can do the petals in both the ways that I showed you, either by doing a clear wash first and then applying the pigment, or by applying a slightly watery pigment directly on the petal. In that case, we're not doing a clear wash first. Both the ways will give you very good results, and it's then for you to try these, practice, and see which one you like more and want to do more on your petals. So after the first round of pigments, I think I need to make the flower a bit darker. So I use my new orange again. If you wish, you can mix a hint of black and make the orange even darker. In fact, you can make that darker just at the base of the flower. Or you can even introduce any other pigment, for example, a hint of purple at the base if you wish. So through these flowers, I'm just explaining you the technique of how this will be done, which colors you want to take, how many colors you want to take in your flower, all depends on you. Let me also bring in a bit of gamboge hue yellow now. I think I should bring in a bit of Crimson Lake. So I think using Crimson Lake at this stage has actually brought in a lot of brightness to our flower. I think we will leave it to this. Let me come to my flower number 2 now. I will give this a pink color story. So the pink shade I'm going to make by using Crimson Lake and white. White I will be taking by using another brush so that my entire pigment is not getting dirty. So this is the lighter pink that I need. I'm keeping the center relatively light towards white only. Okay, so the center for almost all the petals I'll be leaving white. So as of now I'm going to leave this flower just like this, and if any further pigment required I'll do that in the end. Okay, so let me start with a yellow color story for my third flower. And I'll start with my favorite gamboge hue yellow. Now let me come to the leaves. For the leaves I'm going to use sap green and yellow. And let me switch to my synthetic brush for this. Now see, this is one way of painting the leaves, the other way is this one. So let's try and paint the leaves in a number of ways. We can also give it a darker touch. Please try these simple paintings yourself, not in these colors only, in different color stories, and I'm sure you're really going to enjoy doing these simple artworks. If you have any queries, please write to me, or if you want me to cover any particular topics, any particular kind of flowers, please write to me and I'll be more than happy to cover those in my upcoming tutorials. So let's do this flower in pink. So I'm taking very less Crimson Lake red and doing the base coat with that. And while my petals are still wet, I take some more Crimson Lake red and I put that in the center. Now it will merge and mix very well with the entire flower, giving a very nice shaded look. For this one, let me do in the same way, following a yellow and an orange color story. So I'll show that once again. I take very little yellow and I put that only in the center, and with a clean brush I just merge it. Now while my base is still wet, I just put some yellow in the center. Now it will mix and merge. I think it will spread very well. Again, let's put some yellow in the center. And let's leave it like that. Just look at the way it is spreading. Now at this stage of the painting, we have two choices. Either we do our pen work, and after doing the pen work, if we feel that it requires some more color, we do some more colors on that. But that we can do only when we are sure that our pen doesn't smudge. The second option is that we do some more color, we do some, if you want to give some background, we do some backgrounds, and then we do pen work in the end. So let me do my pen work, and if I feel that there is need to do color in the end, I will come back to that. I'm using a very normal 0.5 mm gel pen, but the best part with this gel pen is that I know it doesn't smudge. Okay, so our outlines are done. If you wish, You can leave the painting to this only. And if you know that your pen doesn't smudge, you can do some more colors if you want to give. Let me start with some yellow. And now some orange. This is all optional, and I will suggest you to please check your pen for any smudging before you try this part. I think I'll also give a bit of background somewhere, and that I feel should be yellow. This part also is very optional. If you feel you want the background to be white only, please leave it white. That also was looking very nice, but just to show how we can give a background in the end, I'm doing this part. So guys, our simple and beautiful flower painting is ready. I hope you liked this quick tutorial. In case you like it, please hit the like button, share the video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in yet another exciting tutorial. Till then, stay safe, keep happy, goodbye.